Good Wednesday morning to you guys. How you doing? Good, good. I hope I hope all of you guys did great. Today I'm gonna talk about me for a little bit. That's weird, huh? I was watching NCIS last night, and I learned something. It's weird. You watch a show and you can, if you really put your mind to it, you can learn from it. It was a show showing the main star, which is Jethro Gibbs, and he was having an issue. He collapsed because nothing physical, like they did blood work on him and everything, and nothing came up physically that was wrong with him, but it was mentally. He was with the chair back. He was he didn't let go of the past, and he doesn't talk about it either. And this is I guess my main subject is um he didn't talk about what been bugging him, so that past was eating him from the inside out. So it made him collapse. And is something when I went to the hospital, when you went to the hospital and you went under the stress that I had to go under, or the issues or whatever you want to call it, I went under. I had 17 different doctors, and then I had a psych doctor because people don't talk about this much. MS will cause you to pretty much almost lose your mind because now you're young, because most people get diagnosed in their mid-20s to 30s, and when you have a breakdown like I did, you're at a young age, your mind still remembers what you were and how strong you were, but you're not able to cope with what the fact that you can't do what you used to do, or you're not able, so you're not can't, because I don't want to use that word, but you're not able to do what you used to do. And I'm sure no matter what age you are, or what range you are, that always affects you, and that's what causes depression. Because you wallow and you get sucked in to the thought process that MS wants to keep the I'm going to give up process, that a mindset. Sorry. And it's something that I think we need to talk about. Everybody needs to talk about. Now let me explain. For me, it was hard because one, my girlfriend, fiance, whatever you want to call her, my baby's mother, left me 2 months before I had my thing. I mean, I was doing fine, and I never really talked about my dad passing away with anybody, although that was horrible. I mean, how I got the news, because my biological mother had her boyfriend call me when I was living in Chicago to say that my dad died, and he called me up and he was like, "Hey Ray," left a message actually because I didn't get the phone call. "Hey Ray, your dad died. Bye." That was it. That's how I heard, and I didn't. It took me almost 10 years to be able to have the money to go back to see his gravesite or say my goodbyes or whatever how you want to say it. Although I know where he is, so I'm happy about that. But I didn't even get to go to his funeral. But that was, I guess, for the best, because it would have cost so much drama. But anyway, that's a whole other story. And then I didn't talk about my divorce. The issues of my divorce, and she was pregnant with my first son, and we'll get off of that. And then getting I was let go of my job. I wasn't fired. Well, I was fired. It's not to be real, 100%. They fire you, but they call it a layoff, but it was fired. So I was pretty much in dire straits. I was on unemployment. Now my fiance, she took my son, and all I ever wanted to be was a good husband and a father. Well, I messed up the good husband part because I got divorced, and I was a father. And I thought I was doing good, but apparently I was not doing as well. So she left with our son. Excuse me. She's a great mother, great mother, great person. She just left me for somebody else, I guess. I don't know the details on why she left. I mean, that's between her and her issues, her and God. So it's by myself. When I fell sick and I went to the hospital, the ambulance took me. I was in my apartment before I went there for almost a month, 2 months, with nobody, just me. Nobody there to help me. My roommate's neighbor used to come over and give me oatmeal to eat, and I couldn't even keep that down. But and then I have them buy me like those V8 fruit juice things, whatever. I used to have those. That's the nutrition I got. This I got really skinny, really pale. Well, I'm already pale, but I was paler. If that's a word. Um, I fell out of my bed one day, and I didn't have the strength to get back in it, so I called 911. That's how I got to the hospital. From then on, I was at the hospital for the next 3 months, and the only visitor I had was a friend of mine. His name was Hospice. My pastor came once, and the second day I was there, my ex-wife showed up. She happened to be my CNA for the day, and she showed up in my room. Yeah, I know, guys. Yeah, wow, your ex-wife. Yeah. Well, she's not. She wasn't. She was the only one that was rooting for me. So So from then on, I had everybody knew who I was. She came to me, see me almost every day. Well, because I was unable to speak and do things I was supposed to do, she became a guardian of light. Guardian of light. I think that's how I said it. Well, I'm not good at biology, so don't expect me to say things well. And I got sent to a hospice or an adult family home, a nursing home, whatever you want to call it, a hospice. Sorry. But and then the only person who visited me was a friend of mine who I thought was a really good friend. Was a really really good friend. Was my neighbor. He came once. No family. No family. No nothing. So my ex-wife came to visit me like 2 or 3 times. That was it. But I pretty much spent like after the first 2 3 months of being there, some people I think I had 3 visitors, and then but no family, nobody, no nothing, nobody. My sister called once. My sister used to send me CDs of of gospels to help me out because I'm very rooted in Christ, and it was a great thing for her to do that. No family, no nothing. So I spent the next year and a half, a year and 4 months, whatever, do what I could for me. But this is the point I'm making. When I was in the hospice and going to OT and PT and all this other stuff, and I had to see that psych doc every once in a while to make sure that I wasn't crazy. I think he got it wrong. I'm still kind of woo, but anyway, we need to talk, people. We need to get it out. Me talking these videos, it helps me out a whole lot because I get to express what used to be trapped in this small head or big head or whatever you want to call me. And I don't want it to burst through me again. I believe 80% of what happened to me was caused because I wasn't able to. I thought I was so strong I could eat all the stress that other people's stress and mine. No, we're not built that way. We're not built to take on that kind of drama. People, get it out. Talk. Use Facebook, whatever. But don't wallow in self-pity. Don't wallow in that drama. Let it go. That's what it boils down to. So that was a little bit about me. I'm doing very, very well now. I've written 2 books. I live in a great home. I have a great, great, great friend in Jackie Joy. Everybody I meet is really awesome. My gym is the best. I can't ask for a better life right now. So I hope you guys find a way to speak about problems, speak about issues, and understand. There's people out there willing to listen. I'm here to listen. All right, people. So take care. Have a good Wednesday. I'll talk to you later.